here's a blank FL Studio thing, alright? Now, I have this synth loaded. You can pick whatever sounds you want. If you don't know how to do that, you should probably check out a video I made for beginners on FL Studio. It's just a general overview of everything in FL Studio from a beginner perspective and everything. So you could watch that for a big overview. But this video, I already have this loaded, and you want to right click on that sound or that instrument and click on piano roll. And then it opens up this piano roll where all the notes are, and space for your different, you know, stanzas or whatever, bars, measures, whatever you want to call them. I think measures would be the best way to say it. Measures or bars, you could say. This is the first bar here, second bar, third bar, maybe. But yeah. Anyway, here are the notes. You can change this keyboard over here if you press the ABC button on top of it right here to just having the keys. If you know what notes are on the actual piano, you can just do it that way. It kind of looks nicer. But if you don't, you can do it this way, and it tells you what notes they are. So yeah, there's an F sharp, there's an A sharp, there's an A, whatever. So you just know. And I'm going to use this for this video so it helps teach it. But basically, what you want to do when you're writing a melody, you know, obviously you just click the notes, and that's the first thing you want to do. So here's 4 quarter notes on just C, just like that. Okay, that's what it sounds like. Obviously everything lines up perfectly on beat, which is the cool thing with computers, is that it can get the tempo going right on beat. You can do something called quantizing. It's a little bit more advanced, but if for some reason a thing is not on beat and it's a little bit off beat, you can quantize it doing this toolbar and then quick quantize, and then everything will then lock into place. And that's mostly used for keyboards. If you're recording something and you record something that's not quite on beat, it's a little bit off, it's going to record it exactly when you hit the note, and it could be a split second before or after the actual downbeat or upbeat or the actual line on this piano roll, and you can't fix it. You know, it's kind of like it's screwed up. If you move it, it thinks it moves it one whole placement over to the right or left, but that's still a little bit off. So you have to quantize it, and you want to use that quick quantize there. But that's a little off topic for this video, but a cool tip. Anyway, to write like melodies, obviously you just click the notes in. That's the easy part, you know. The hard part is like figuring out notes that actually sound good, and that's basically using music theory. You have to know what scale you want to use in the song, what key signature the song's going to be in. So if you want to write a happy, confident sounding song, you have to pick a major key signature, which there are 12 major key signatures and 12 minor key signatures. The major ones give a more confident, happy tone. The minor ones give a more, they vary. It goes into what's called complex emotions. So minor keys give you complex emotions from mystery to sadness to, you know, stuff like that. Not anger, yeah, sometimes anger and stuff, but things like that. So that's really where you have to dive into theory. FL Studio does let you use scales. So if you come to this drop down in the top left corner, you can choose chord, and here in chord it gives you all these chord options. So you can have major chords, a 7th sharp 9th, whatever, all this stuff here, like minor chords. Yeah, it's just all these things. I don't even know what a lot of these are, to be honest, but they're all here. This major 7th, add 13, minor 7th, B9. So I don't even know what a lot of these are, but they give you these chords, and the scales are all here. So you have major scales, harmonic minor scales, melodic minor scales, whole tone diminished, minor pentonic, major pentonic, blah blah blah. You even have the old Greek scales, the early scales with I think 5 notes in them or whatever, the Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, all of those. Alright, so you can pick these, and that gives you the scale, so you know what notes to play. And basically what you want to do is you want to make a melody that uses the notes in a scale. You know, you don't want to just pick random notes, because it's not going to sound right. It's going to have a ton of dissonance in it, and it's not going to sound very good. So you want to pick, see, right now I'm picking C major, all the white keys, and it's just going to give you a very happy, confident sound. But you know, basically, so there's a little chord there, but like basically you have to pick the notes in a key signature. In this case, it's going to be C major. I don't know how this is going to sound, but it should be okay. You know, it's basic, but I could bring this up and do it one more time. So basically, you're just like, you're making a very simple, I mean, you want to make a complex one eventually, but let's hear this. You know, and you're basically just working around the scale. So you want to try to pick the notes that are in the scale. You have to study the 12 major scales and the 12 minor scales, and once you have them, it's pretty straightforward. You know, you just have to pick the notes that come from the scale. I'm trying to work and talk at the same time, so it's a little hard, but alright, let's try this. Adding a little bit on. So now it's 2 measures. You see that note's off though. That one's a little off. It gives it a little wrong sound because that falls on a G sharp, and I should have known better, but you know, that's on the wrong note. So that's an F, that's an E, so those are fine. Alright, so you just gotta click. It is super time consuming and kind of hard. It gives you a little bit of arthritis, but it's like, that's how you do it with just the piano roll and a mouse. I'm using the keyboard on the laptop, or the trackpad thing on the laptop. I do recommend actually recording using a MIDI controller, because you can lay down a lot more notes quicker, and you can obviously fix them. If you hit a wrong note, you don't got to freak out, because it sends all the information that you're playing on the keyboard into the piano roll, just like you see here, and so you can fix wrong notes and stuff, and it's a lot faster. So you can lay down a melody on the keyboard like the way you're supposed to playing, and then get it in there. But I have a video on that. If you look up recording MIDI using FL Studio, I'll make another more specific one as well, so stay tuned. Subscribe for those videos. Subscribe for more FL Studio videos. If you have any questions about this at all, please leave a comment below. Contact us or contact me directly on my website, epsilon144.com. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment, all that stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.